So, welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryu and her friends. Currently, Wolf is Spot and
So what do you want?
the Orc Barbarian Yashka Basmuk. And let's see. We are in Sidanin near the Xenarian Manor. And some news, I'm trying to streaming directly to YouTube without using the Restream plugins because I had problem lately trying to stream on both platforms, and all in all I think there are very few people watching these streams on Twitch, so it's not really a big problem, I hope. And also I'm streaming mostly to have the final video after the stream is done available for people wanting to check some streaming, mostly to see what new mods I'm adding and using, and to sort of be up to date with the Morrowind setup and how we can solve some technical problems and things like this, mostly than about the pure playthrough or things like this. So, all in all, I think I did tweaked a little more the water shaders, and changed some setting for some mod, doing some experiment with other lure mods and so on. But anyway, we can choose what to do now here in Sidanin and the nearby area. We started a quest to buy a house for a new thief guilds in Aldenshire, but we need to find 5,000 septims, and we are still level 1 and probably not able to do that immediately. And so probably we will come back to this quest when we have the money, but it will take some time. Maybe we got this stolen manuscript already, I don't remember. I don't think so. But it could be, because we cannot really see the name until we read it. So it may be that this manuscript you cannot really get it until you do the quest and get and get the money to buy the house. I don't really remember, but I think they did not give us. And we need to restore our intelligence some way. Yeah, it's really bad. There should be a shrine nearby we discovered it in a tomb, so we can try it. Also we need magic, so that's a good thing to do. And I added to the script of my orc companion an automatic set to have a able to water breathing, because this is very important for companions, as they risk to die when you go swimming around, because by default NPCs are not able to survive underwater if they don't have water breathing. And where is the shrine? Oh, we got a mark for the shrine, because it's very important for Shiaryu. She needs shrines to get easily back some magic, because she's Atronaxai and she doesn't get back magic in the usual way. She can still drink potions or restore magic, but she needs mostly to absorb it or reflect. Mostly absorb. And usually the shrines are the perfect way for this, because with a few gold you can get a super powerful spell that you can absorb usually and use to recharge your magic. But this time we did not absorb it because we restored our intelligence. So we need to do it again. And this time I'll be more lucky. But this thing costs money until you are a member of the temple. So all in all, it is balanced. Anyway, we are now back to our full magic. And I will take a look at the stream every now and then, but let me know if there are technical problems with the error in the stream and things like this. I hope it doesn't happen, but you never know. Anyway, back to full magic power. What's that? Oh, a rat. And this overhauled tomb is interesting also because we have new meshes for this sort of coffers, and we have this new wall with a new space where to put some chests, and we have these particles flowing around, very scenic, and also this big hole in the roof with light entering from above and things like this, very scenic. And I really think that maybe a sound replacer for the sound of these feet could be not bad. Anyway, what could we do? We found a pretty sword in the Xenarian manor. So, what could we do now? I'll try and do some more quests nearby. I'll try and reach Balmora. Oh, here it is, a hint about the manuscript. Manuscript has been sold to Mebestian hands in Pelagia, so we need to go there. And it could be hard to get back that manuscript. Then we could talk with Darvamen Laran or Vodonius Nucius. This is a small little standard quest, I think. Then this, but could be... Oh, we could explore this, but not really something. So yeah, I think we could just go and try to reach Balmora for now. So we could do something really fast and use the transport from the gondola over there. I think they are able to transport us to Balmora directly. Or we could just explore a little more and, for instance, follow the Odai River. Could be pretty nice. Or take a Strider. But taking a scenic Strider with this companion is not really good because she is not able to follow near the player while traveling, and so we can go by feet probably, or use some other kind of transport which is not scenic. So I will follow the Odai. Try this just to see more mods. And I think we can also give our things. Yeah. For instance, And over there we can see a pretty nice house spot. We can use it to spend the light. Oh, and Spot is chasing some wild beast. Probably some mud crab. And Yashka is teleporting around. Killing mother crabs. So this companion is not really using some very special script, but all in all I think it's not bad. The most interesting thing about Yashka is probably the little story. We will see what she has to say about things we do and with our adventures. Anyway, let's try and reach that house or some other place we can spend the night to. So the goal is to... Oh crap! It's something stupid. We could use this special amulet of Shade Fall. It is a pretty dangerous amulet to use, I think, because it has some damage, but it's night time, so maybe we could try this. Yeah. But it's always better to use water walking as a safer way to travel. Look at this, very scenic. So we could try and reach that beautiful tree house over there. And as you can see, Xiaoyu is showing her amulet. I'm pretty proud of this mod, all in all. It is working very well. And I think these are free houses. A number of Talvani-style pod placed in different places in Vattenfall, and I think there's one also in the Solstein Island. Maybe they are not really for purists because you know Talvani pods everywhere, but I like them. I think they are very simple houses you can use when you start. They have no quest to get them. This is not ideal, but all in all, I think they are not bad. Anyway, they are empty, some furniture, but not really unbalancing things. You can use them to spend the night and maybe like an alternative house not far from Sydney. But we have found plenty of houses already in this area, so let's just spend the night here. And I'm curious about, can we do some role play with Yashka using maybe these options? This is just the follow me or wait here, but in theory you can use the commands mode to give other commands, but there's not really much, just things like face me or disrobe, relax, so not really much. We could give her something to dress. No idea if the companion will put on these things or not. Probably not. Yeah, you could just, oh, very sexy for the night. And we will store this outfit like our sleeping gear and use it to sleep. I say 10 hours, so we wake up at 6 in the morning in the swampy houseboat. And then we prepare for new adventures. And store the gear. Yashka, let's go. So all in all, a pretty scenic houseboat. And we see the coast, the mainland coast over there, and we can see a very nice mill at the mouth of the Odai River. But anyway, we can water walk. Yashka has no very sophisticated script. She's not able to water walk. I think she's able to cast some levitation spells to follow the player. Not sure about it. Ooh, a cavern door. Do we have the key? No. I think I need some spell to heal my friend. And I just love these model from the wood trees. Ooh, we have the key to open this mysterious door. Or maybe it was not using any key. The Domino Cave from, I think it's from the Sable Dragon mod. Yeah. Sable Dragon mod is one of my preferred general quest mods. It's a mod full of tributes to the classics RPG games of some times ago, like the Baldur's Gate series especially. All transposed to the Morrowind world, but with a love for details and for the game. I think that it's not very common to find. So really, if you are not a lore Nazi super purist, but you can get your dose of reasonable lore, but with references also to other kind of games and literature and so on, I think you really would like to play the Sable Dragon mod. Especially if you have been a player of Baldur's Gate and that that kind of games. Oh, this is closed. And we cannot really. Open it, and that's a dark hole here. Ooh, there's a big trap.
Give up.
And some even bigger one. And this mod, if I recall correctly, is full of little secrets for you to discover. Hidden things like this sack. Ooh, an amulet of mark. That is really a useful thing. Key, sable, and roof. Some precious ink to use this key. We don't know the use of the key until we find it actually. Are we stuck here for some reason? Okay. What a strange little pool indeed. So, we found some mysterious things. And also there's a big mystery about this sword we found. A scuba pipe. And I know there are MW SE Lua mods adding some very fast interface to containers, so you can see immediately in your hint the list of things inside the container, and you can use your mouse scroll wheel to get things fast, but I just don't like them. They sort of remove what I love, which is the interface to the animation when you open the containers, especially. And so I'm mostly using the animated container mods to get some. Ooh, we found a skill book. To get some visual effect, and I don't care if it takes me some more seconds to loot the containers. Not sure these are better than. But all in all, found some useful things. All in all, I think it's not a bad idea for people who like to loot things very fast. It's a very useful mod for this kind of usage. We are not able to open this thing, probably. We will need some luck. But I don't think we have anything. I remember there's one kind of beverage adding luck. I think it's a dreamer beer, but don't think we have some. No. So we could try to bash that thing, maybe. There was an X somewhere. This could do. In theory, we should be able to bash this thing, but it's not easy at all. And as you can see, the more you bash, the more your fatigue is going down. Oh, we did it. Good loot. So I'm using as bashing mod. I think a special mod, not the one most people is using nowadays, which is the one from Greatness 7, but another one which I don't remember. Let me check. It's not hard to find it usually. Because I usually try to give a group the different mods. It makes easier to find them, but this time probably I did not use the gameplay group for that mod. Maybe it is under MWSC mods group. Oh, here it is. The model that I'm using is by Logitech. I tweaked it a little, but essentially it's been done by Logitech. It is called Man Lock Bash. And I use it because I think it is more realistic and more compatible to other mods than the more recent Lua one by Greta 7, I think, and Zero maybe. Because that mod for me it is conflicting with other Lua mods for containers. So all in all, I prefer the Man Lock Bash mod. But there are several mods doing this kind of things, so you can choose the one you prefer, but they are pretty useful, especially for classes that cannot use lockpicks or magic. So you can use your strength and a good old mace for it. And we could give the mace to Yaska now. We discovered quite some interesting things. Oh, over there. Can we go up there? Not really. Okay, let's go out. And we discovered this sword in the rocks, or on the rock, but we cannot take it. Maybe That's another mystery we could try to solve. Probably when we find the sable dragon. And now it's 9 in the morning and the sun is shining in a beautiful day here in the Bitter Coast, near the mouth of the Odai small river. That we need to follow to reach the city of Balmora. Some shipwreck. Ooh, with plenty of warmer eggs. Yashka, come here. Get this. And what I really hope someone will do is some companion commands mod, so you can tell your companion to get some 20 eggs from the barrel directly instead of doing things like this. And technically I think it's pretty possible to do these kind of things using the power of MWSU. Oh, and another mod that I'm testing, just done using MWSU, is a mod trying to solve a little annoying problem that I often have with some mods I like to try, but that oh, and we have some sound from ooh she's under the tree, but we had the sound. I was talking about some mods, especially landmass mods, adding a lot of quests and towns and cities, but mods that are not really finished yet, but that you may love to explore and try, and also help with debugging them and helping the developer finding the errors and so on. And like for instance the preview part of Tiny Rebuild, if we want to talk about the most famous one. But recently I have found this problem also with the Pass3A Strossem K mod in port hunting. The problem is with doors that are not yet leading to some interiors, mods that doors that are not linked to teleport to some place. And what happens if you try to open one of these doors is the door, having no destination, by default tries to rotate, and usually in an awkward way, just rotating at the center instead of rotating normally, or things like this. And many times the door is leading with the player and making the player stuck. So it's not only something not pretty to see, because you see these empty doors or the door going into the wall, but maybe also annoying because you get stuck in the door, and you have to use the console to fix this. not really a big problem, but it is annoying. So what I'm trying to do is making a lure mod which is able to detect this kind of doors and automatically tell you the door is stuck, the door cannot be open, the dog is leading, sorry, not the dog, the door is leading nowhere, and things like this in an automatic way. And I think I'm almost there. I have to test the mod more, but that's what I'm doing. And I think it could be a very nice little mod to have, because this problem is very common with the mods that are still in development. And ooh, nice sword for my friend. I don't know if Yashka is able actually to use some sword, but maybe. Oh, and we have a couple of people following the stream, it seems. So all in all, someone is looking also at YouTube. Well, we found pretty good things, but Sharia is already full of ingredients, so better to put things inside. It's already full. Oh, and this is another great thing. A mod adding non-root by Peterbeat. I think this is one of the first mods done by Peterbeat. I don't know what is the name of this potion, but let's give Yashka some crab meat. And we can get it. And the sand coin from Waterlife. And we can actually explore this shipwreck. Not bad. This ring is not perfect. Let's see. You can see also the little details about the rings. For instance, this green ring has not. You can see it has no background part, so it would be nice to have some replacer adding that part or tweak it. Because most rings and amulets are done to be visible on shelves and not on the hands of NPCs, but all in all, usually the effect is not so bad. Let's try and move the rings a little. We can add some offset, forward offset to the ring, and then we can update the view so we can sort of see, in theory, the difference. Oh, but let's see. Yeah, not bad. This one is more difficult because this one is really not in a good place. Maybe this ring would need some special exception. No, that ring is not moving. Anyway, let's go inside. I'm curious about it. Don't remember exactly what we can find in this shipwreck, but this is one of the first shipwrecks you usually stumble upon when you're starting your Morrowind adventures. So probably something. Oh, we found some moon sugar. We need water briefing. Oh crap, I don't have any. Nice robes. And some ash statues. Not sure we should get those. And this is clipping, so let me check. In theory we have a mod that should fix this kind of things, but it's one of the mods made for MWSE a while ago, so maybe it's not updated a lot. Oh, but we can enable. Oh, it's already enabled. In theory, when you wear a robe, it should hide brassards and pauldrons. If it works as expected. All in all, I like the pauldrons visible, but I hate the brassards because most robes have clipping problems with the brassards and the gauntlets. So in theory this part should disappear, but it doesn't seem to work. So maybe it needs some checking. Maybe there's some conflict. But anyway, can we bash this without destroying our precious sword? We better get on Yashka. That iron mace. Wow! These are coming from... Oh, from Morrowind. Standard loot. And we get also one of these because... why not? And I think there's a quest in one of the last generic NPCs mods, one of the Redoran ones, probably I don't remember which of them, but that was adding a quest that was making these Asher statues give the player a curse, a nasty curse that I really hate, because you are forced to finish that quest, and if you don't do it, you keep forever this kind of curse, and I dislike it, so I just removed that part of the quest from the mod. And I think also it's an option in the latest version, latest updates on the mod. I don't remember which one, Pax of Redoran or maybe another one of these, but it was a bad idea. A quest that forces the player to do something in time with a curse or a bad effect, it's not a bad idea in my opinion. Sorry, it's a bad idea because it's ruining the play for the player. Instead, you could just do a timed quest if you want to do it, but with something like you do the quest in time, you get the treasure, but not giving the player a curse that you are forced to solve. Else you have consequences every time you do something. Oh, I don't like this. I think the main quest with the corpus is enough for that. And also with the corpus you don't really have time to get really bad effects with it. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, she's wearing her amulet. I love it. Give her back this. She's pretty strong. She's an orc. And we could also give her some booze. Let's see. Oh, we don't know what kind of liquor is inside here because we never use it. She could get also. And this is a very scenic mill added by the Morrowind Mills mod, uh, originally made from Rubber Man, and I tweaked it to add some scripting, so we are able to use now the mill real time in a similar way to what happened in Skyrim. And all in all, I think that's pretty nice. And over there we can see what we talked about, the Sable Dragon Inn, which is the center of all the quests you can get from the mod. And it is also a beautiful inn in a very useful location. We go past that bridge or just walk there, maybe. I need to enchant something with some restore fatigue magic. This is one of the first things that I do usually, because that's the magic that you will use more often while starting the game. You will use often some restore health, but the one thing that you need most is some restore fatigue. This could be a dangerous area, maybe, if there are cliff racers or other beasts, but we have Spot, which is guarding us. Oh, look at this, a mysterious shack over there. But for now we will try and reach the beautiful mill. Maybe this shack. Oh, over there another great mod. Mod is called Expedition to Mualzang, or some Dreamer similar name. I'm not able to get the exact pronunciation, but it's a very spectacular lure mod when you have to explore that sort of moving Dreamer island and discover a lot of pretty new things. and new effects. A mod by Greater 7 and Drunken Mud Crab, and I don't remember some other model, but I think those two first, and then maybe some other model. But for some modathon, or some Morrowind modding madness, and it's really a great mod. Show you the power of MWS lure. And as you can see, the animated containers mod is hiding the candle while we rotate. And this is a setting you can change as you see fit, but it's pretty scenic. I think we can cook this slaughterfish meat. But we need to give Yaska some ingredients. Hello, I am Brother Zugaril, owner of the Hull Lumber Mill. If you're looking for load, then you should carry on up the coast to the north there and you'll find it. Not much there though, but you can get a ship to several destinations. Balmora, on the other hand, has quite a bit to offer. Just keep going up the Odai River and you will eventually get there. So this is where we are going to go, but for now let's talk about this beautiful mill. Isn't it grand? I built it myself with my bare hands. I supply most of the towns around here, including Sidani, Balmora and Pelagia. And so on. That's pretty nice. Talk about lumber. I'm always happy to pay for honest work. Feel free to help with the mill if you like sharing your roster. And this is where I did most of the changes to the original mod, adding some scripting, be able to sort of emulate what is happening in Skyrim, but obviously the animation is just sort of simulated with standard scripting, and it's not as perfect as in Skyrim, but you know, you get the idea. And you can also play with it, just jumping over the big log. And it's breaking, and then it's going down. And this is it. So all in all, I think that's pretty nice to see. And there are several of these meals, so you can do this and you get some little money for each logs you are able to cut. Not much money, but it's pretty massive. The poor duck is stuck inside. It happens. Let's up to here. So, in theory, we should get some money for some money for our work. Not much, but
What do you want?
just to make it worth. So we got 20 gold. And this is it. So I think it's time to visit the inn. I have 2 bodyguards. A mysterious note. Welcome to the Sable Dragon.
Is there something I can do for you?
And this is, in my opinion, one of the prettier ladies seen in the whole Morrowind modern history. She is a Breton lady called she's not telling us her name. And I don't remember how she's called, but we have a mod hiding her name, so if it is not present in her background. This is the one big not really a bug, but big imperfection of the QQQBBB mod, in that if the name of the NPCs is hidden and it is not present in the background topic, you don't always have the real name revealed after you talk with the NPCs. This can be a little problematic, especially with quest NPCs. But I hope sooner or later to be able to understand how to fix this. I tried, but it's not really easy. But anyway, I just love the mod, so I keep using it even with this small glitch. Anyway, she's looking for her husband who disappeared. I think she's called Busey. Busey Dolatil. Oh well, that's her name. And we have
Say
this.
your business.
Agnak Gronagam. Greetings, I'm Agnak Gronagam. Oh, and another little mod that I want done by someone, or that I will do myself, probably if nobody is going to do it, but I think that it will be a good idea. Just a simple Lua mod that is checking if an orc is male or female and fixing the surname prefix if it is wrong, because very often you find mods where female NPCs are using orc female NPCs are using the gra prefix, and instead male orc female are using the gro prefix and male are using the gra prefix, which should be reversed, because male, like this one, should use the gro prefix and female orcs should use gra. But every now and then you find that some modded orc is not doing that correctly, and so it's annoying, and something that would be very easy, I think, to fix from MWSC Lua. But anyway, I understand any other advice you can offer. And there's a gang of bandits downstairs, but they are interesting, probably. Oh, we can talk about Yashka. Moloch's blessing upon you, sister. Let's see if she is telling something about it. Orc. Yes, they're really not talking with Ugnak.
Kill that whore. Those boots are ruined.
Greetings, Brighton. How may I be of service? Actually, on second thought, maybe you could help me. I need a little help with some recent dark trouble that has brought me to this land. I am from the Other Host family, which is one of the oldest families in Hammerfell. My ancestors and so on and so on. We have received reports of dark trouble.
Relas Adonhurst has asked me to go to Adonhurst Crypt and get a special dagger from the necromancers that are there. The crypt is located east of Kuol, along the hills.
So, actually, you just ran from Juno, and
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
she's much better than me reading things. We have a new quest. In theory, we should get to this crypt and get a dagger. But it could be risky because it's involving some necromancers and not something we want to do at level 1. Oh,
Yes, Outlander.
this
What
is
do you want?
a pretty tapestry about the Sable Dragon. Anyway, this nice dark elf lady with an impressive mace is called we don't know how she's called because same reason, but she giving us in theory a way to rent a nice room. I must find a way to get the NPCs names. I think I will try to force this regardless of the kind of dialogue.
Welcome,
there must be a
Outlander.
way.
I've special prices just for you today.
Oh, we have a spoken sentence coming from an interesting mod. I think it's the Aura mod. Aura. It's written Aura. I think it's spelled Aura. I like that mod. I think it's the most advanced audio mod at present, but it has some little problems. The spamming the MWSC log for me, because the mod is assuming that cells and regions are defined everywhere, but especially if you have a lot of landmass, all the landmass mods, that is not always true. So the mod is not finding these things, and it is spamming in the log some error messages, and it's not good for debugging things. But I think the author will find a way to fix this. A very nice mod. But I am buying things and I don't need it. These are very nice to buy because this sugar is a pretty ingredients for an alchemist for making very useful feather potions. So we can buy it, but maybe...
Welcome, Outlander. I've special prices
Oh,
just for you
she's
today.
a little repetitive. Oh, we can still buy 2 more because she's restoring them. But maybe we can sell one of these.
What do you want, Outlander?
I like this. She's not saying the same thing over and over. That's pretty nice. Now we can sell this thing. Oh. But as you can see, I'm using my Smarter Merchants mod, and she's a pretty hard at bartering, because this thing in theory is worth 150 gold, and she's offering to buy it for 26 gold. And this is for each and every merchant, because you can set up it dynamically from the control panel. There are a lot of mods like this one, but I think this is one of the most complete, because it is including the famous Hot Fusion inspired mercantile and speechcraft increase with best skills for trainers, and a similar increase with level for merchants, and also some modifier for game settings or bribing. And also I have added different formulas, so you can calculate the prices. That goes from not so hard formula to a very hard price reduction formula, and you can choose the one you like most, but this one is enough to make things hard. And you can set a minimum bargain level also for creatures, like the famous mud crab vendor, and this how is it called, the creeper vendor, and so on. And then you can also this one is making things even harder, because if the NPC's vendor is low level, you can still being much higher level able to get a lot of money from them. But if you put this on, then the actor level will use the player level to do most calculation, and you have no way to get a lot of money from them. So you can make things really hard with this mod. But all in all, I think I want things harder, but not so hard. Ooh, what a pretty lady. A nice siren that is selling this magic thing, Laudanum, which is pretty expensive it seems, but we don't know yet the power hidden inside the bottle. So we got a nice room in the inn.
Ahead.
Look at this armor. Mm, This dark elf needs our help. So we need to...
Abot Horan has asked me to kill Ada card for him. I can find the thief in Domino Cave, southeast of the Sable Dragon, just past the shipwreck. This could be dangerous, but DCM seems to need help.
I have a feeling this is that one door we found going to a cave while coming here from Sydney. So in theory we should get there and kill this thief called Adakard. Look at this!
Say your business.
This is a pretty armor. What do you want, enchanted blade? Oh, I bet you're drooling over my armor, hey! I went down into the Munol sewers a few years ago and slaughtered a big pack of Dazug hounds to create this armor from their hides. How's that for orc skill, eh? I bet you couldn't even kill one Dazug. I think so. Level 1 we cannot. Well, maybe with the help of my two friends, but a Dazug is a pretty nasty beast. And okay, not really much to say. So in theory, I think if we are able to kill some Dazug, we will have more to say with him. But all in all, and not something
Outlander.
we are going to do soon. And we have a couple rooms. I don't know what's the room we can use. Oh, the other one. This is occupied by Annihilate. Greetings, you look like an adventurous type. How about helping an old man with his collection of rare gems? Sure. Okay, so first you must find
An old
this
elf named
stone.
Thantal has asked me to gather 5 rare gems for his collection. He promises a great reward for my help. The first gem is a piece of malachite that he suspects was stolen last night. I should search the inn carefully.
So it seems it's called Tentil. Let's see if we can see the name background. No, we cannot. Okay. A moonstone. Okay, so these are the things we will probably need to find. I could put the books away. Probably. I don't know if we can get this note because it could be thieving. Better to avoid it. Anyway, we must find this malachite. And this is our room. Beautiful. Ooh, also we found some hidden brew. One of the things I never understand is how people is losing money this way near a bed. Anyway, that's pretty nice. Okay, so we know where we can get some sleep nearby if we need it.
What do you want? Sure about it, but I was thinking about something hidden here, but maybe it's not. Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Not true.
Say your business.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
And this is the walking staff of the author of the modder called Pluto. I think he's an Italian modder, but I'm not sure about it. Maybe not. And here we have some pretty interesting
There's no
armors.
time for talk now. Go. Let's do some business, shall we?
Nathan Thorane says that his friend has gone missing at the Shajimo egg mine, just to the north of the inn. He wants me to find Kodo, or at least some proof that he is dead or alive. There should be a key hidden near the entrance that will allow me to gain entrance.
And we got another quest. Find this missing friend called Kodo. And yes, if you think that the name sounds like a famous Tolkien hero, well, this is not a coincidence. I think this is just one of the many tributes present in the mod.
Do you want something?
The prey approaches.
The assassin named Follows the Moon has been searching for an elusive Argonian named Scourge. He was last seen in Vivek. If I ever find him, I should let her know where he is hiding.
And as you can see, each and every one
What was that?
of
Don't
these
stand about. Get moving.
bandits are using a pretty nice, unique armor style. And we have another thing
Isadora
to do.
Foxtail wants me to go to Solstheim and find 2 stashes for her. One is at Fort Frostmoth. I will need to find a hidden door in Curtain Wall. I also have to go far north to Skull Village and search inside Ingmar's house for the second stash. Then I must bring all the items I find back to her at the Sable Dragon.
From where do you hail, friend?
I met a healer at the Sable Dragon Inn named Dazzy, and she has asked me to go to the chapel in Voss and retrieve her umbrella for her before the next rainstorm hits.
And we have another mission. Find this umbrella for this nice lady called Daisy, I think.
You have questions?
Ah, small Kashitia. You best be careful, Sarah. The Saturnalia gang are in the lower rooms and they are a crazy bunch of dogs. And this elf is ready for the for the viruses. Come on.
An angry Saturnalia thug has told me that if I kill one their own members, named Skull, he will reward me greatly. I'm unsure if I want to get involved with these people, but the promise of great reward is tempting. Skull is at their hideout, southeast of Falanzerano.
And so we can see that not only each armor for each of these Eve's member is a different special, one of the best armors released from Morrowind, but also the races are taken from the best races ever released, I think mostly from Westly. And it's a sort of big showcase of pretty things coming from the history of Morrowind resources, all blend together.
No, I don't think so.
I repeat myself, it is not something for super purists, but if you let your purism, is it right, exist, bend a little, I think it's a great mod because there's plenty of love for the game and for nice things. She's the queen of the gang. We want to admire her. Okay, we get a piece of gold just for admiring her. And I don't think she will. Oh, she's telling us her name, which is Phobos. And I think Phobos is one of the moons of one planet, and it is evident that
Do not waste my time.
the modder really loves planets. You know, Mother as Pluto as a nickname, and oh crap, I did something stupid. I think my friends are going to die.
You will bring me great honor.
Come on, Yaska. do not mess with them. How can I ask her to stop fighting? I can't really. I will cheat with the console because she's going to get killed.
You will die here.
Okay, I think I need to reload because they are pretty high level. But this is a beautiful mod. Just remember, do not steal things when you can't be seen, because this band of thieves is really powerful. And stealing things at level 1 is not a good idea. Let's see. Oh, we're still here. But, oops. Oops, this is an old save. Why did I not save? Oh crap. I really think there's some problem with the mod which is saving automatically, because never seen such a long time between an autosave and and I think there's something not working as expected. Maybe there's some kind of conflict. I will check the log, but a pity because we did a lot of things after sleeping here. So, well, that's not a nice thing. I'm a little discouraged by this. I was so sure about having automatic saves. Oh well. What a pity. Okay, so let's take a look. So the settings are pretty normal. I will take a look at the log messages just to try to understand I see no real error. So, but I don't know why a no save triggered. But I think all in all, I've been able to show you how many quests the Sable Dragon mod is adding to the game. And these are only part of them, because there are more. But it's true that some of them could be more useful for a higher level character. So just to vary things a little, I think I will just skip the Sable Dragon and just do little things here. because we already did, and don't like to have you see again the same things. So, tell you what, I will just skip the parts we already played and try to do new things. So, well, let's go to Balmora and see what happens. We will come back here maybe in the future, but I don't feel like repeating the exact same things, visiting the same places. We know there are nice quests waiting. Some worm meat. I think we found 3 diamonds here. Maybe this is worth repeating. And one of these. And we can borrow. This. Oh, it's open. Okay. So we already visited the mill and the sable dragon. I think we will go on the road to Balmora. There's also another pretty interesting mod to visit here and there about adding some Dreamer Academy. Oh, don't tell me you're crashing game because I did not save yet. Oh no, please. Okay, this is something conspiring against this save because I think the game is sort of not crashing but sort of freezing for some reason. And I think I have no saves again. So tell you what, I think I will stop here because this is not a lucky streaming. But all in all, I think we have just seen a couple of very interesting mods. So as usual, thanks for watching and see you next time.